What is going on, you guys? Welcome back to the channel. I hope you guys enjoyed that last video, kicking back with Leo and seeing his facial expression from the all-wheel drive CRX ride along. Once I get this car like situated 100%, maybe I'll do more ride along. Maybe I'll do more you know, reaction videos or something, because I've been wanting to do it for a while. And you know, the car just parks. I don't really go anywhere, but after that video I might even offer some ride alongs. I don't know. So right now I am about to head over to Home Depot. I need to go get some hardener for my fiberglass resin. I got this back piece right here from Leo when he came down here to do his wheel bearings, and I don't have one in the KRX right there, and I really wanted one to keep the stuff in the back, you know, pushing forward when I'm stepping on the brakes or during hard turns or whatever. So Leo came up with this one, and it's in good condition, other than the corners being kind of like bowed down. And what I'm doing is I'm repairing it. So right here I got some pieces, you know, clamped on here to get it nice and straight, and it is broken here, there, all of this, and I am going to be fiberglassing it. I don't know if the fiberglass will stick because of whatever this material is, but I'm going to do some fiberglass in the back, probably do 2 layers, let it dry, move it over, do the same on this side, and then we'll get this installed into the CRX. After Home Depot, I'm gonna head to the paint shop, because I know a lot of you guys were telling me to paint the hood of the wagon. A lot of people think it's black, but it's not black. It's actually really dark brown. You can kind of see it right here in the light, and that was one of the goals with the car before I get rid of it, is to paint the hood and the bumpers. So obviously we got the bumpers done, right, front and back, and now the only thing really left to paint is the hood. In the meantime, waiting for the tune day. So I'm gonna head to the paint shop, get some paint. I'm probably gonna grab a pint so that way I can shoot it through the gun. I do have clear. I don't think I'm gonna use primer this time around, because this hood was primered and painted single stage. I'm just gonna sand the paint down a little bit and then put the fresh coat on it. So I'm gonna go and grab that. I don't know if I'm gonna paint this hood today. Maybe. I don't really have much planned today, but yeah, I'm probably gonna do it. Got my hardener, got some masking tape, got some masking paper, some small little brushes right here. I grabbed these from Home Depot because they're cheaper than the paint shop. And now let's go get our paint. Big ups to East Bay Color Services. They always cover me with all of my stuff. So I got the paint match, 1 pint right here, and this is more than enough for the top side of the hood. Probably gonna do the bottom side as well. This gets mixed 1-to-1 ratio, so that's pretty much double the quantity of that pint. And now let's head home. Man, to tell you guys the truth, I haven't messed with fiberglass in like 5 years. So I had this fiberglass right here, this whole roll. I have the chopped strands, and then I have the mat right here, which was chilling up here for the longest time. I used to make Wagon charge speed wings, which you can see right there. This one is like in process of being molded with the fiberglass. This one was kind of done in the primer stage, and then I have a whole gang of them over here just to, you know, I was gonna make a bunch of them and sell them, but I kind of stopped messing with it a very long time ago. So right now I'm about to start on the one side that I am going to be fiberglassing. This side right here, what I did was I took some hot glue, melted it, and kind of glued the broken piece back on a little bit. It's not fully broken off, but I glued it down just so it can stay down and not like be at a weird angle when I do the fiberglass work. You can see I did it right there as well too. So right now I'm gonna go ahead and just mix some resin and hardener, and then we're just gonna dab this up. Well, I'll show you guys that. Now I didn't account how long this fiberglass resin has been sitting on the shelf. It hardened up on the inside, and you can see where it was blocking the port right here, this neck to you know, pour out. So I had to cut it open. I tried drilling it out, it wouldn't go through, but I am able to access this resin now. I'm probably gonna have to pour it into a different container to save whatever I can save out of this whole freaking 1 gallon. I got some poured in the cup right here. It says 2 tablespoons, use 10 drops. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 22. When I have an actual project that requires some fiberglass work, I'll show you guys more in depth of how I learned to do this growing up. But right now, because of old resin and a heap of a mess that I'm dealing with right now, I'm just gonna go ahead and get this thing all freaking fiberglassed up. So, little small brush, mix it up very thoroughly. All right guys, next day here. Last night, I closed up early because I was getting a little frustrated with the fiberglass. Granted, it was super cold and the fiberglass resin wasn't drying in like 2 freaking hours, but it is dried today. It's all on there pretty freaking sturdy, and I've already cut out like the excess hole for, you know, the plastic, and I trimmed it off a little bit. You can see without the jig on it, you know, the flat pieces that I had on here, it's nice and straight, opposed to the other side, which is freaking leaning. And yeah, I'm not trying to make this the perfectest you know, backboard divider, but I just wanted to be straight enough that it doesn't look all weird inside of the car. So yeah, I cut up the freaking fiberglass can, and then I, you know, salvage as much as the fiberglass. I'm being stubborn. I should have just went and bought a whole new can, but I was able to salvage a bottle and a half to use this for future, I don't know, fiberglass work or whatever. But I'm not gonna show you guys the other side. I'm gonna do that, push it off, and today I want to sand the hood on the wagon and at least get it all completely down. I'm not sure if I'm going to do the bottom side with it, but I'm just going to get right to it just so I can see where we end up at. Body Shop heavy duty headliner and carpet adhesive. Adhesive promoter. You can get this from like Home Depot. They have different grades, 3M product. This is Permatex, and it's the same one that I used when I made the CRX, the all-wheel drive CRX divider. You can see it, it's not the OEM piece. I made that out of straight up wood and just some old fabric lying around, and that's been holding up in the car for like 5 years now. So I just spray some on here, on there, fold it over, press it down, get it all nice and, you know, secured, adhered to each other. Then we'll assemble the back piece. But like I said, I'm not gonna show you guys that. I'm gonna move this car, move that car. 2 hours later, finally got this shit to turn on. I'm starting to lose my freaking patience, man. Really starting to lose my patience. Valspar, color code YR501M, cappuccino brown metallic. Medium universal exempt reducer, medium speed, 1-to-1 mix. Guys, I am pretty upset right now. I just did the second layer for the front side of the hood, and I did one heavy on the opposite side. You're not really going to see that much, so I didn't really waste too much paint there, but I did the second layer here, and I was just about to use the heat gun to kind of speed up the drying process, right? And I was setting up my camera right here on the tripod, and one of this guy right here was freaking loose like that. And as I set it on the tripod and pressed record, I walked over to the hood, and this guy got loose, so I tipped over, went forward, and smashed the freaking lens on it. Let me show you guys. It's freaking crooked and doesn't retract, doesn't focus, doesn't do anything. It is broken, it feels like, because it is stuck. Well, there you go, see? It's freaking RIP camera. So that's a bummer. I'm probably gonna take this to Best Buy tomorrow. I got a 3-year warranty on it. Might try to get a new one, but I already went through the process of changing the camera before. This is my second G7X, and it took like 2.5 weeks for me to get a new one. I still need to finish this video. I don't know where my GoPro is at. I'm probably gonna let this dry for another 15 minutes or so. I'm probably gonna use the heat gun to help, like, again, speed up the process so we can get to the clear coat, so we can finish this hood up, so we can wrap this video up, because I don't feel like recording off my phone. Granted, I don't have a lot of memory on it, so clear coat. So the back side of the hood has like 1.5 coats of clear. I did heavy on the web and then on the inside as well. And then I went back on just the web and not the flat spots. But it's looking good. It's looking really good. The top side has 3 layers of clear. You guys can see that. Looks freaking awesome. And the only imperfection that I have is this guy right there. The gun spit out when I got to this part, but it's only this part that has that clear coat bugger on it. Other than that, the whole freaking hood looking really, really, really glossy. It's looking really clean. Hell yeah. So I'm gonna clean up everything right now, guys. Unfortunately, we're not gonna get this onto the car. We'll do that in the next video. I'll show you guys how it looks on the car. I'm gonna sit here and try to get this thing to be nice and tacked up. I'm not sure if I'm gonna move it into the garage or leave it hanging right here. Condensation does mess up the clear if it's like straight out in the open, but this is under the tarp, so I think it should be okay if I leave it here, but we'll figure that out in a minute. So I'm gonna go ahead and just clean everything up real quick. Got my table cleaned up, got the car pushed back up. I think I'm gonna leave the hood hanging out right here. The condensation shouldn't mess it up because we're under the tarp. I mentioned that, but the reason why I don't want to put this in the garage is because my brother works out in the morning. I don't want it to be in the way of him working out, and if I lay it on the hood 100%, the cat's gonna jump on it, and then we're gonna have footprints tomorrow morning. Let's take one more look at this hood right here, guys. It is looking freaking awesome. When I took off the lamp that was sitting right here, the gloss popped a lot more, especially in the shade, and I hope it dries like this until tomorrow morning. But that's gonna be it for this video, guys. I mean, I destroyed my camera for this video, and it was an accident, but hopefully tomorrow I can go and exchange it for a new one, because I know 100% the lens is not repairable. I took the tape off right here from the sticker on the back, and I threw it on the fender just to see the shade of brown. At different angles, the paint looked like it may match, but like right here, it looks to be a different shade of brown. But you know what, at the end of the day, it's gonna be better than the dark brown, so I'm stoked about that. Major progress on the car while we are waiting in between days. We're tuning in 3 days, and I'm super pumped for it. I'm still deciding if I'm going to take the all-wheel drive to get back to the dyno and clean up the low drivability, low RPM drivability. But aside from that, the car drives 100%. So I am going to wrap up the video. If you guys enjoyed the progress update here on the budget wagon, be sure to give this video a thumbs up. And if you guys want to stick around for the dyno day, be sure to hit the subscribe button. But with that being said, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.